Yeah, now it's working. All right. We finally got a person in here. All right. Yeah. How's it going tonight, everybody? Surprise, surprise. Coaster Daddy with you tonight. Again, we got a bonus stream because why not? I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm just doing a very impromptu stream. And, I figured why not? You know, why not? Just sometimes it's nice to throw in a surprise every once in a while. All right. Uh, So yeah. Oh, what's up, Chris? Good to see you here. Like I said, very impromptu tonight, I just decided to do this. I'm off work for at least the next couple weeks due to this, this mess that the whole world is in right now. Um I'm very thankful that I do have my normal stream of income, coming in still, but I will be off work, so I have a lot of extra free time right now. And I figure, you know what? Let's have some fun. Do a stream tonight. This is my first day off work for at least the next couple weeks. So, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, daddy. Yep, surprise stream. Coronavirus core medal. Oh man, I tell you what, this whole situation with the coronavirus, it it just has me burnt out. I'm so exhausted from it, like, just hearing about it and the way it's impacting, the way it's been impacting my work and how it's impacting daily life and, of course, the amusement industry as well, which is less of, it's not as serious as everything else, but, it's definitely impacting everybody, and it's just really exhausting, and hopefully we need to all take precautions. I hope all of you guys are staying safe. I hope everybody is taking precautions, staying away from large groups, keeping clean, because we need to get through this together. This is like, everybody needs to take precautions so we can get through this as quickly as possible, especially if we want those parks to open. So just be smart, and stay clean, stay away from places that you don't have to go, So, oh yeah, okay. You work at SeaWorld. Which SeaWorld do you work at? New channel Looping Thrills. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, I just had dinner a little bit ago and I made some General Tso chicken, General So chicken. Um I bought it for the first time from Aldi and it's really good. Has the sauce in it, so I just threw it in the oven, put some sauce on there, made white rice with it. It's pretty good, pretty good. Had a uh, had a bottle of Yingling with it. So Yingling is one of my favorites, by the way. That's one of Daddy's favorites beer. One of Daddy's favorite beers. So, uh, okay, so One Track Mind, you work at SeaWorld Orlando, and you're starting in Ride Ops when you open back up. Nice. That's awesome. I hope it goes good for you. Hopefully everybody stays healthy, from there on out whenever you do open. You'll be at Sky Tower Dinner of Champions. Okay. Michael's favorite 7-string guitar tuning is DDGCFAD. Okay. Interesting. Very nice. Very nice. Maybe I should bust out my acoustic in a little bit here. Do some acoustic jams for you guys. Just play whatever. This is just an impromptu, just whatever. Just winging it here tonight. So, ah. So I hope everybody's quarantine is going well. Hopefully you're finding ways to not go too insane. All right. All right. Chris wants some acoustic jams. So I think we'll have to do that. I won't be singing. I'll just be playing just random stuff. I don't really know songs. I don't have the attention span to learn a bunch of songs, so I basically just kind of play random shit that I make up as I go. So okay, issue song tapping out is tuned to that. Okay. I listened to Issue's newest album. It's not exactly my cup of tea, but it's not bad. They're definitely very good at what they do, and I did somewhat enjoy the album. To be honest, I probably won't listen to it again, but I did enjoy their new album when I listened to it. So they have a really unique blend of like pop and R&B and heavy metal. It's really interesting. So hey, what's up, Coaster Scoop? How's it going? Oh, One Track Mind, I see your question. What's one of your favorite songs to play on guitar? Well, as I said, I've been playing guitar for 12 years. Um I've really only actually learned a handful of like really simple songs, and um I like I said, I don't have a very good attention span, and I don't take a lot of time to like practice things very well. So I don't really know many songs. I just play random stuff that I make up as I go, basically. So I know some random riffs here and there. Um, I know at one point, like when I first started playing, I was doing like um All Apologies by Nirvana. I think it was that song. I learned a Devil Wears Prada song all the way through actually, which was like 8 years ago. So I don't even remember all of it, but it was Danger Wild Man. I'll say Danger Wild Man. That was a really fun song to play. Really simple, really fun metalcore song. So Michael wants me to tune my acoustic to A G C F A D. Okay. I'm probably not going to do that tonight, but I'll have to try that tuning out. Sounds interesting. So the A has to be low A. Okay, yeah, I figured. Yeah. I bet that sounds good though. I bet that tuning does sound like nice and rich and has a nice heavy bottom end on acoustic. Yeah, One Track Mind. That Danger Wild Man by Devil Wears Prada is, I don't know if you know Devil Wears Prada, but they're a metalcore band, and it's a pretty good song. It's one of their older songs. It's from like their third album. So it's like 2010, 2009, 2010 it came out. So Coaster Scoop said, I found out today that my app that connects my USB drive to my iPad takes up half of the storage. That's awful. That's awful. I came for coasters and now you guys are talking in guitar code. Yeah, this live stream is just talking about whatever. I mean, I did plan on basically sticking to coasters for the most part, but by all means we can talk about whatever. So, this is just an impromptu, thing. It's not anything set in stone, so um Michael, you said Mastodon used that tuning in their first album. Okay. Wow, yeah. I haven't listened to Mastodon in quite some time. I mean, I've heard all of their albums. Really good band. I used to listen to them a lot more when I was younger, but yeah, Mastodon is Crack the Sky is a freaking masterpiece. I mean, Crack the Sky is one of like the most magical sounding albums. It is so good. Proggy masterpiece right there. Um, oh, okay. You just don't know that song. All right. I don't listen to metalcore. I listen to deathcore. All right, nice. Whitechapel, they released a really good album last year. Man, that was probably my favorite album of 2019. That new Whitechapel album. Holy shit, that was so good. Oh, I have this little guy right here. By the way, my wife gave me this panda sticker, so I hope you guys like that little panda. Yeah, what's up, Doug? Good to see you here. Yeah, we're just talking about whatever tonight. Nothing. I don't have any topics to talk about or anything like that. This is just off the cuff, you know. Do I listen to Atreyu? Not really. I mean, I did used to listen to them every now and then. It's been a while since I listened to them though. I mean, I heard their most recent album and everything. And they're one of those bands where they've never been like one of my favorites, but they're solid. They're pretty good. Like they've done some really good songs in the past. So yeah, I do like Atreyu. Their new album was um kind of okay. It wasn't great in my opinion, but I do like Atreyu. That's a band I forget a lot. I forget about them a lot nowadays. Actually, is Atreyu. So yeah. Well, man, it's good to see some of you guys here showing up. I didn't know how many people would show up tonight, but like I said, it was basically I've been thinking about doing this all day, but I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and I just came in here and here we are. So okay, Michael's three favorite deathcore bands are Black Tongue, Rings of Saturn, and Infant Annihilator. Oh man, Infant Annihilator really surprised me last year. Okay, the Battle of Yaldabaoth. Oh my gosh, me and my friend were both just taken aback by how good that album was because we had heard Infant Annihilator and watched their goofy ass music videos, several years prior, and we had always joke about them. We didn't really take them seriously, but holy crap, that album they released last year, he told me to listen to it, and I'm just like, "Okay, whatever, like, ha, 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 I'll listen to Infinite Annihilator." And I went into it not knowing what to expect. I mean, I thought I knew what to expect, but wow, that's just like a super technical deathcore masterpiece right there. I mean, they did a really good job with that album. So, I was really impressed. One of my favorite albums of the whole year, actually. So what else you guys want to talk about tonight? What else should we do here? Let me know because we're just hanging out, you know. Yas. I'm breaking the wall. Sorry, I broke the wall, guys. Let me tune up quick here. Where's the button at? All right, I found it. I found the button. Try to play Smoke on the Water, but an octave higher. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've done that many times before, but I will do it for you guys. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Michael. Trust me, I was not gonna tune the whole guitar up a whole octave just to play "Smoke on the Water." So I knew what you meant. Okay, here is a. You know what? You're trying to get me copyright striked, aren't you? I see what you're doing. No, I'll do it here. Hopefully, I don't get a slap on the wrist. All right, let me go. Wait, I need to figure out where to play it. Hold on. Let's see. How's that sound? Actually sounds pretty cool when you play it at that position on the fretboard. It's so yeah, that's how I did that. Let's see. Really amazing play it for blah 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 century straight. All right. Play Three Blind Mice. You like that blues lick there? A little bluesy stuff. Yeah. Doing what I do best, just playing random shit. Play Parabola by Tool. Oh man. But then I would have to look it up and learn how to play it. I can't even remember how that song sounds actually. So I would just be blankly playing along with the tab if I tried looking it up. And Chris wants me to play Three Blind Mice. Can somebody enlighten me? What is there a song called Three Blind Mice? That's right. Daddy's trying to play. I'm off work right now. Okay. Okay, One Track Mind knows the song that Chris is talking about. I still don't know the song. Oh, you learned it on the recorder. Okay. Nice. You should get out the recorder again and upload a video for us to see. Chug on your electric Schecter with one missing string. Yeah, I remember it from the second episode of Coaster Cafe. Oh man. I'll do that some other time because the way my amp is situated, the amplifier is way down here and you guys wouldn't be able to hear it in the microphone. So basically I would not be able to plug my electric guitar in and be able to pick up the sound that I'm actually like playing out of the amp and be able to talk to you guys at the same time because I'd have to like angle the amp and the mic and everything really weird so you could hear that, if you get what I'm saying. So it doesn't really work out that well to do like a live stream of me playing electric guitar because then I couldn't talk to you guys. So because I'm better at playing electric, honestly. Um, I do love playing acoustic though. I love playing acoustic guitar. What coaster reminds me of Nickelback? Oh man, good question. What coaster reminds me of Nickelback? Huh? Oh, congratulations, Mr. Roller Coasters. Hit 1,000 subs an hour ago. Very nice, very nice. Congrats. Okay, now I gotta think about this question. A coaster that reminds me of Nickelback? I don't think Nickelback is quite as bad as people make them out to be, but they're still really generic, bland sounding, mainstream hard rock. Um, they do have some pretty good songs. So keeping all that stuff in mind, um, hmm. I feel like we either need like a cloned ride or um or something that's kind of regurgitated. Like a lot of the types of that ride are really similar and just kind of okay, but nothing terrific. Maybe like a 4D free spin, maybe. I've never actually been on one of those though. So yeah, I don't really like Nickelback either. Fun fact, when I was like in like 7th grade, I think they were my favorite band. They were my favorite band for like 8 months or so probably. But yeah. It was a like 2007, like a couple years after all the wrong reasons or whatever it's called came out. That one album had a bunch of the huge hits on it. So some of those natural harmonics, I love those. Maybe Mind Eraser because they're both bad. Okay, fair enough. Michael, how do you do natural harmonic slides? I don't know how to do that. I know, obviously, I know how to do slides, and I know how to do natural harmonics, but I don't know how to do a natural harmonic slide. I think I know what you're referring to because I've listened to Gojira, and I think I know what you're talking about, like in terms of what it sounds like, maybe. But yeah, like I said, I have listened to Gojira, so I do know what they sound like. Yeah, Spotify suggested me one of Gojira's songs not too long ago called Heaviest Matter of the Universe. And oh, it's such a good song. Really, really good song there. So, and Chris likes Toad the Wet Sprocket. All right, so funny story about Toad the Wet Sprocket. I told Chris this story before, but when I was like I don't know, very early teens maybe, I went to a Goodwill, um and I would always, look for CDs I wanted there. Well, I found a CD, um or a case for a CD for a Type O Negative album. I didn't really listen to Type O Negative at that point. I still don't listen to them. I've only heard like a couple of their songs. I don't really care for that style of metal, that like super gothic style. Not really a big fan of it, but anyway, I was young and I had heard great things about Type O Negative, so I decided to get this Type O Negative CD at Goodwill. Um, and I kind of knew what they sounded like when I bought the CD. Well, when I popped the CD in after I bought it, I'm like, this does not sound like Type O Negative at all. It's like way too cheery sounding, like much more twangy sounding than not twangy is not the right term, but jingly, much more clean and jingly sounding than the dark brooding Type O Negative music, typically is. So I didn't realize for like several years after that, like I just kind of played a couple songs from that CD once, and I'm like, this doesn't even sound like Type O Negative. Like, what the hell is this? I realized many years later that there's actually a Toad the Wet Sprocket CD in that Type O Negative case that I bought at Goodwill. And I don't even know if I still have it anymore, to be honest. I might not have it, but just fun story about Toad the Wet Sprocket. I would much rather listen to Toad the Wet Sprocket though than Type O Negative. So, and I've only heard a couple of their songs as far as I know, but still. Which inverted coaster looks the coolest that you didn't ride? Okay, so I'm gonna take your question at face value, and I'm gonna say not the best looking one. Okay, this does not look like the best invert, but the coolest looking invert to me is actually a traveling coaster. It's manufactured by Intamin, and it's called Eurostar. If you guys have never, it's on RCDB. You can look up Eurostar. That's EUROSTAR, Eurostar. Really cool looking ride. I did see a comment from somebody that says it's not really that intense like it looks like it might be. It's like really compact and everything, and it looks like a really good ride. And currently, it's been around since like the early 90s. It's pretty old, I think. I think it's been early 90s, but it's been around for a while, and it traveled around for some time. But since its traveling days, it's been located at a couple parks. I can't remember where it's at right now. It's in another country, obviously, but looks like a really fun ride. How many credits do I have? I currently have 96. So should be hitting 100 this year. We'll see how that goes. I hope everything works out and I can get to these parks, but should be hitting 100 this year. Was supposed to be riding Orion on April 11th, but I do not think that's going to happen. I do not see that happening realistically at all. So you have 64. All right. Yeah, actually before the 2019 season, before June of 2019, I only had 56 credits. So yeah, I got like 30 new credits last year, which I think is pretty good. And if I'm able to do all the parks that I planned on doing this year, crossing my fingers, I should be getting a lot of new credits this year. So like way more than that. So oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Or I would say it's definitely not happening. It's not confirmed yet, but I don't think it's happening. Um, Michael, what are you referring to when you say what manufacturer? Yeah, right. I want to get on El Toro so bad. I mean, El Toro is my number one bucket list coaster. I haven't done any type of video confirming these plans, and honestly, I don't know how these plans are going to work out anyway. I'm sad to say, but it I'm supposed to be going this year in early June to many parks: Great Adventure, Hershey Park, Knoebels, um, Dorney Park, Waldemere, possibly like Conneaut, even maybe like Kennywood, possibly. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, I've been to Kennywood, Waldemere, and Conneaut. All the other parks are completely new to me, but El Toro, El Toro is my number one bucket list coaster. Skyrush is my number two bucket list coaster. Phoenix is also in my top 10 bucket list coasters, and Hershey Park and Knoebels are both like huge bucket list parks for me. So I really hope these plans work out. I was really excited to go. Like I said, cross those fingers. Everybody, you know, keep yourselves contained. We don't need to be spreading this around. We need to get over it quick. So for many more things than just amusement parks, but you know. Yeah, Waldemere is a fantastic small park. I love Waldemere. Nice, small, modest coaster collection with one fantastic coaster, obviously. They're getting a new kiddie coaster this year. So if I go this year, maybe I can get a new credit. It's an SBF spinner. I've never been on one of those, so I am legitimately curious as to what those feel like. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Keep those fingers crossed. Fingers, toes, ears, even any body part that you might be able to cross. What's the difference between a Surf Rider and a Half Pipe by Intamin? I think they're both the same thing, to be honest. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think they're both the same. Waldemere is my second home park other than Six Flags Darien Lake. Actually, Six Flags Darien Lake is one that I was thinking about trying to fit in somewhere this year. It's only 4 hours away from my house, so it's actually technically the closest Six Flags park to my house. The major Six Flags park that is the closest to me is 5.5 hours away, which is Great America. Another bucket list park for me. And I might be going there this year as well. I don't know. Okay, Michael, where do you live? You said your two home parks are Cedar Point and Kennywood. So where do you live? Because I'm trying to think, because wouldn't Waldemere be closer to you or no? Because I don't know. Yeah, where do you live at roughly? Oh, Akron. Okay. What coaster have I ridden more than any other? Um, I'm not sure what coaster I've ridden the most actually. I I'm not I'm not a person who keeps track of how many times I ride certain rides. That's to me that's just like getting way too ridiculous about it, to be honest. But I'm trying to think. Uh Maybe Magnum. I've ridden Magnum a lot. Um I've ridden Millennium Force a lot. I've ridden Blue Streak a lot, but honestly, I'm not sure which one I would say I've been on the most. If I have to pick one, I'll say Magnum. Probably Magnum. But I've also been on Ravine Flyer 2 a lot, so I don't know. Ride of Steel, nice, nice. Ride of Steel looks like a good ride. I feel like maybe it gets underrated a little bit. Looks like a really fun ride for sure. What is the most political roller coaster manufacturer? GP2 enthusiast talked about it. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I've probably seen the video, but I don't remember him talking about anything like that. So you rode Switchback at ZDT's 21 times. That's awesome. It's awesome. It looks like a really fun ride. I would love to get out to that someday. Switchback. I don't think it looks like fantastic or like anything like super elite, but looks like a really fun wood coaster. Definitely very unique, being the only shuttle wooden coaster out there for sure. So another coaster cafe. Well, there will be one on Saturday. This isn't Coaster Cafe tonight. We're just doing like off the cuff discussion. We haven't really even talked about roller coasters that much. We've been talking a lot about like music and guitar. So, um, yeah, this is just an off the cuff live stream tonight, just for fun, you know. I'm glad you're enjoying them because I'm just playing whatever the hell I please. This is what I do like all the time. Yeah, I'm not like I said, I'm not as even as good on acoustic as I am electric, but it's fun. It's fun jamming out here. So hopefully you are enjoying it. I'm good at being random. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is the first stream of yours I've caught. Oh, really? I honestly I thought I had seen you in some of my coaster cafes before. Are you sure this is the first one that you've been on? Could be wrong, but I swear I've seen you at least a couple other times in my live streams, Mr. Roller Coasters. I'm gonna put my acoustic and drop tuning here first. Okay. So I have my guitar tuned to drop D now, and I'm gonna play a little something for you guys. Just a part of a song that I do remember how to play. When I was in a band many, many years ago, we didn't do anything like serious, but we played the song live a lot in our practices. Um, so I'm gonna play this and see if anybody knows the song. So here we go. Oh, you can pick up on it again. You can do it. You can do it. All right. So see if we know the song here. Okay, I'm starting over. That was terrible. Okay, I'm completely butchering this song right now. I swear I know how to play it. It is not Green Day. It is not Green Day. Good get. I was playing Green Day earlier, if you noticed. I was playing American Idiot earlier, but it is not Green Day. I was playing a very sloppy version of My Curse by Killswitch Engage. So it's a metal song. muse here. Whoops. Anyway, pull a muse. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good when I do it, but they can pull it off really well in their songs. All right, thanks for joining tonight, Mr. Roller Coasters. Good having you here. I'll see you next time. Try and play my intro song there. I don't know if that's how you actually play it, but that's what I've gotten so far. I'm going to look up this Three Blind Mice song and see what this is all about. Three Blind Mice Nursery Rhymes. The remix. Okay. You're saying my song, my theme song, that was a remix? Yeah. Remixed by Coaster Daddy. So Michael asked what's the lowest I've tuned a guitar. I really don't know for sure. I mean, I have tried. One time I was just like screwing around and I tried like doing like drop F or whatever, which absolutely sounded terrible, obviously. My guitar was not set up or anything. Didn't have the right gauge strings and whatnot. But probably the lowest I've tried like tuning my guitars and actually legitimately like being able to play it and keep it in tune somewhat was probably drop B, I believe. I love drop B tuning. I'm not, for some reason I don't like drop C that much, but I really love drop C sharp and drop B. So yeah. That's just from my experience though. I haven't played those two. Well, I've played drop C sharp a lot on my orange Schecter, but I haven't done drop B a whole lot. So it sounds really good though. All right, Three Blind Mice. Oh, okay. I can jam to this. Three blind mice, three blind Okay, I'll stop now. Well, thanks for the compliment. My Tool-like riff with the bends. It's funny you say it was very Tool sounding because I was just playing whatever, just descending, the string, and I thought it sounded like the one riff by Avenged Sevenfold in Unholy Confessions. Like because they have one that's like something really similar to that. So yeah, that's right. Turning it up in this bitch. You know what, Chris? Let's look that up because I bet a death metal band has. Three Blind Mice death metal. Okay, some guy, Steven DeLeo, a year ago did a Three Blind Mice gent cover, which gent is a type of metal. Let's see. Here's Three Blind Mice. Here we go, death metal. This is awful and amazing. See how they run. This is good. It's only like 36 seconds long. Yeah, that's it right there. We should just play that on loop the whole time. Good stuff. It looks like that's some random guy who covered that in like 2011 on YouTube. So here's another one maybe. Let's see. This little kid doing this one. Okay. All right. Interesting. The easiest guitar riff is a song called The Shooting Star by Gojira. You chug 12 times at 60 beats per minute. Oh, man, that's okay. Chug 12 times at 60 beats per minute. Then you do chugs, but put your fingers on the 10th, then 8th, then 7th fret on the A string. Okay. Let me do my interpretation of that without knowing the rhythm or anything. I'm going to do my interpretation. All right. Okay. So 12 times, 60 beats per minute. Coaster trivia: what coaster had the same station as Fam's Revenge and operated before Steel Phantom Laser Loop? Schooled. All right, let me get my metronome out here, and we'll do 60 beats per minute. All right. Man, that is slow. 60 beats per minute. Do you have to do the 10th fret twice? Okay. Okay, let's try this out. It is in drop D. Okay, so do the 10th fret twice, but I got to. Okay. Okay, more like 120 beats. I was gonna say 60 is way too slow. Maybe they play it. Maybe they technically say it's 60 beats per minute, but they do like eighth notes or double time or something like that. Because I was gonna say 60 beats per minute. That just sounds like, yeah, way too slow. So let's up it to 120. There's my interpretation right there. So there you go. Oh yeah. By the way, I am working on a new video currently. I have the voice stuff recorded and edited, but I just got to put the video together, which is the longest part. But I'll have a new video out probably either tomorrow or Friday, I would say. So probably going to try to get it out tomorrow. So slap the guitar in a funk rhythm. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just use my, let's see, my funk rhythm. Well, I was kind of trying to play like funk stuff earlier, like on the higher frets, like. I'm not a funk aficionado or anything, you know. I don't really know how to play it, but I do my imitations of it, you know. Play deathcore drop D. Okay. Let's see, let me try to think of a good deathcore riff here. You got to make it more interesting, though. You can't just chug. You got to do some, you know, at least a little bit of pedal point riffing, you know, some counterpoint or whatever. Yeah, man, I've been making original music. I don't know if you're asking if I'm going to record anything. No, I don't have any plans to do that. Or if you're talking about the deathcore riff, and there you go, I just played it. So As far as deathcore, I do like some deathcore bands, and some of them are really good. But typically, I prefer music that's like more melodic. I like really heavy but melodic stuff. So my favorite band is Trivium, for example. I love bands like Killswitch Engage and Soilwork is one of my all-time favorites. I like some thrash metal bands. I love Iron Maiden. Um, I do like really brutal stuff, too. We were talking about Infant Annihilator, things like that. But I have a soft spot for like really catchy melodic sounding stuff. So no, I'm not making no albums. No, not at any point soon, anyway. But you guys will be hearing me. You'll be hearing my talents pretty soon here. Your boy here is going to be on some Coaster diss tracks. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know when that happens, of course. I'm going to be featured. So probably going to be you know, doing some nasty spitting there. So create a channel called Metalcore Daddy. See, I'm the type of person, I know you're probably kind of being playful about it, but I'm the type of person who I like lots of different styles of music, even outside of metal. So, I would I would like I feel like I'd be confining myself to a small little window, if I called myself Metalcore Daddy, or had metalcore in my name anywhere. I want to be able to do whatever experimental stuff, straight up melodic death metal, acoustic stuff, acoustic pop, just do whatever I want, So, yeah. I'm putting the guitar away for right now. And we can wrap things up here. Yeah. So, thanks for listening to Coaster Daddy Jam. It's been fun. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about, like at all? The 4 people that are in here. Small group, and it's been fun tonight. So, thanks for joining. Like I said, absolutely, just you know, winging it here off the cuff. Nothing fancy, just coming on here and having fun. So I'll probably do this every now and then. Yeah, you might see me do it again like next week. I mean, I won't have a whole lot to do. So make my genre hard rock and acoustic and metalcore and melodic death metal. Yeah, so basically I can do whatever I want. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to music, if I'm going to play music, I'm just going to play what I want to play, And sometimes I want to play straight up melodic death metal. Sometimes I want to try to be fancy and do some nice sounding acoustic stuff, It's whatever, good music is good music. So I love pop music as well, actually. So big fan of, well, I like some pop music. I don't like just any old pop music that you hear. I like some of it, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end this right here. It's been good. We've been hanging out for a while, and it's been fun. So I will, like I said, I'll be uploading a new video tomorrow. possibly Friday. One of those days I'll upload the video. It's gonna be a companion video to the one I just released. I talked about what coaster I think is going to get removed from each Cedar Fair park. Next, I'm going to talk about Six Flags. So, which coaster I think will get removed from each Six Flags park. So, I hope you guys enjoy that when it comes out. Of course, I will be on here at 12 p.m. I'll be on here at noon on Saturday for Coaster Cafe. If you guys don't know, Coaster Cafe has a new time. It's at noon now instead of 8. It just works out a lot better for me, and I find that basically everybody likes coming to that as well, and they're able to make it to that show. So it'll be 12 p.m. Coaster Cafe every Saturday. So thank you guys for joining me tonight, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye.